Hey, hey, February 15th, 2021. It's a dreary, damp, cold day here in the DC area. So, I was asked a question of why people don't listen. I thought to myself, what did you just say? People are so busy, all in their head, and they can only gather so much information and don't want to have any spillage. They want closure. They don't want to be walking around chitter-chattering in their head. They want to believe what mainstream, is saying. It wants to believe what mainstream medicine is saying. It wants to trust that if they get a that they've now protected themselves, but they want to go around believing that I did it because now I'm going to protect everyone else. Because that's a big thing that keeps coming up. It's like, well, if you won't take it, would you at least change your psyche around so that you're protecting others? Like, they have this whole scam going about children and vaxes. It's like, you should really worry about your unvaxxed because they're bringing in things that they shouldn't, and they're affecting the vaxxed people. And our kids that have had the vaxes are now more vulnerable because of you guys that didn't. Huh? What? If 2020 didn't bring about opening up perfect vision, and it didn't do vision with you're just visually seeing, it did vision with that internal intuition type thing that goes, what is going on here? Some of this data is not adding up. Why do all the mainstream channels keep repeating the same reports? Just different anchors delivering it. Why is this non-scientist, non-medical person coming on and telling us that all the stats of what these things do for us and all the recommendations? I'm like, who are you? Get off my TV. Why is anyone listening to you? But here's the thing. It's your choice. It's your choice. If you believe that you're more comfortable living like an ostrich with your head in some hole and not listening to the facts, and all the facts, the truth, nothing but the truth, where people aren't getting richer off of lying and deleting or adding material in there saying that this is what our study is. Because if you look at the universities that are doing the studies and who owns those universities, and if you look at these big ass hospitals and who's their biggest donors, then you're not getting the full report. You're just not, because it's not in their agenda. Because if someone was to say to you, hey, some OTC, some stuff over the counter, and help you be stronger and better every day so that you're not even affected by what's going on, or if you do, it's no more than a common blah and a common blah. So you'll just take the common OTC stuff for that and you're going to be okay. But what you have now is you have a lot of people that have MDs after their names doing videos for this and making you think that these other people that are doing more scientific research and saying, hey, hold up a second. There are some studies showing that this could possibly happen. So let's do some more studies. And then you'll get these MD internal medicine guys coming on here on these videos and crap going, well, we're just going to tell you how the cells work. And you don't think those other people didn't know that? And if you're internal medicine, why are you talking about infectious disease and what these can do and the antibodies and all that stuff? And by the way, are you even going to tell us what's in those vax? Oh, I mean, like, are ya? And then, hey, if I was you and I could sit around and make money doing this all day long and there's no legal recourse, even if you were to stop breathing forever, there's no recourse. So let's think about the question. If there was even 1% of possibility that this over here could have some truth to it, and there could be, say, 1 in 500 could have this reaction. For me personally, that's enough for me to say, hey, I need to look into this a little bit more. This isn't a topical. This isn't something that goes in and out of the body very quickly, like a vitamin C, which is water soluble. This is something in my blood, in my DNA, hitting my mitochondria, hitting every system within my body, including my brain, everything. And if there's a remotely one chance that there could be some materials in there that my body doesn't know what to do with, or could be monitored by a computer system or something somewhere else, the answer's no. I need to think about it a little bit more. But there's many people out there running around like, where is it? I need it. I've got to have it. I won't be able to go back to work. I won't be able to fly on a plane. My kids won't go to school. It's like, that's the fear factor. That's not just false evidence of appearing real. That's false expectations also out there. And if you make any decisions whatsoever based on fear, you are never making one of sound mind and sound heart. It just isn't how it works. So when people say to me, why aren't people listening? It's because people can't handle it. They can't handle it. They get mental spillage, and then that carries them around and they fester and they fester. So they want to shut it down. And a lot of this psychological fear that's been placed on everybody gets to the point where you can't make sound decisions on your behalf, much less a loved one. So do yourself a favor. Ask your questions. Do research. Have a whole notebook on it before you make a decision. Before you go on vacation, you make a plan, right? For God's sake. What airline has the best prices? What are the best seats on them? When's the best time of year to go to this location? What's the best place to stay in this location? What's my biggest bang for the buck on this whole package thing? And then preparing before you go and preparing when you come back. It's a choice. But this is something that's going to go in your forever land. This is a forever land. There's no turning back once you have invited that into your whole stream. So think, and not just about this topic, about everything that's going on. Pray about it. Get your antenna to God. I can't stress that enough. Get that antenna to God. Just decalcify it. Get all the cobwebs off. Think. Feel. Be in it. Don't follow the crowds. Start doing some research. And you know what? I tried to research a couple people today on the main site starts with a G. They pulled half of these people off and then incriminated them with articles. I had to go to another search engine to find some things. Now, Why is that? Because they don't want you to know. They don't want you to think. That isn't what our divine creator brought us here for, was to follow each other, was to learn our lessons, get on a path that makes us happy, do no harm to ourselves and to others, because we are a precious, precious gift. Yeah. So I hope you listened to parts of this, because it's a very impromptu little video we just did. So much light and love to each and every one of you. Please like, subscribe, please share. I love nice little messages. And until the next one, bye.